Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time we defeated Epic Hank Pym Yellow Jacket, finishing off the Wasp's hero path and unlocking her as a new hero, which is very cool. And today, we're going to be starting Kingpin's hero path, so... Legendary Legacy Adventure Ally Path Wilson Fisk Kingpin, designed by Grey Warden Gaming, shoutouts to them. And today is battle number 1, Recruitment Day. The city is dying, festering in a disease of its own creation. What it needs is a leader, not afraid to do what needs to be done. I can be that leader, but first I need to recruit some new blood to show that I mean business. So, today we're facing Nick Fury. He always leads the Avengers. On command strike, stack the strike next to Nick Fury, then demolish each player once for each strike stacked here. And the scheme is Crush Hydra, set up a twist 1 through 7, each adversary in the city captures a new recruit, or if there are no more new recruits at Madam Hydra. Twist 8, put all captured allies from the city into the overrun pile. Special rules, an adversary gets +1 attack for each ally it has captured. When you fight that enemy, gain those allies. Good wins when there are 11 allies in the overrun pile. We're also facing the Shield Elite and the Cops, and we're playing as Kingpin, Skirn Breaker of Men, Nurkod Breaker of Oceans, Loki, and Enchantress. Special rules for the setup, use the Villain's Mat along with Madam Hydra and new recruits, no officers or sidekicks, so just get rid of these guys. They can go over there. So yeah, I feel like this setup is pretty just good enough on its own. Like, I can build a pretty decent covert deck with these three, and then a pretty decent new recruit deck with these two, and like a little bit of extra stuff, plus the new recruits I get from the scheme. But for just a little bit of hedging, so to say, I want to bring in Phoenix. Piercing Energy will be really good for pushing through adversaries that have a lot of new recruits on them, so having Obliterating Fire will be good. And every other Phoenix card is just generally good. Like, even without the synergy, this card's good, this card's good, this card's really good. So I'm going to be getting rid of Nurkod, which feels bad because I really like Nurkod. I feel like this card in particular is very powerful. Need my Undersea Legions combined with Pull of the Tides to move stuff onto the bridge. But I think that having the Piercing Energy as a hedge is probably a better idea. So that's the plan. Build a covert deck, build a new recruit deck, and let's go. Alright. Shield clearance, okay. Player with no shield officers in their discard pile gains a wound. Well, that's a hell of a fight effect in a setup with no shield officers. Okay. 5-3-4-4. Obliterating Fire exists. Soul Sacrifice exists. I want that. Titanic Bludgeon's good. This should be good on the new recruit side. It should just also just be good in general. Let's see. I'm thinking I'd take Life and Death Incarnate and Titanic Bludgeon on this side, and then take Soul Sacrifice on the other side, and see what happens. Okay, let's start with Life and Death Incarnate. Okay, import illegal weapons. I need new recruit stuff to make this good, but 3 attack is 3 attack, so... I'll probably take that on this side, because I'm going to have a big recruit turn with Life and Death Incarnate. I need backup. Ambush. Each player reveals 3 colors of allies or gains a bindings. Gray is a color. Well, get some bindings. Cap, unfortunately, has 5 VP, which is more than 4, believe it or not. Well, I'm taking Soul Sacrifice. Okay. could take Enchant the Senses. They don't really have synergy with it over here other than Titanic Bludgeon, which I guess is technically some sort of synergy. It does give new recruits if I have the superpower. I could take Illusionary Bindings over here. And probably never use the superpower, but just a 2 recruit card that could trigger this superpower. Oh, I didn't play my cards yet. I don't feel like this is working out very well, but maybe it's fine. You also have 5 VP. This is very unfortunate. I could take Obliterating Fire over here. Then next turn I can fight Dugan and the Cops. That is such an annoying fight effect. The alternative is I buy like Illusionary Bindings or a Madam Hydra. What is this side doing? What is this side bought? What is this side? What's the motivation? Oh, right, Covert. Yeah. I want to get to that. So maybe Illusionary Bindings will be fine. This thing is going to escape at some point. Maybe a preemptive Obliterating Fire isn't a bad idea. There's a reasonable chance that a Scheme Twist comes up in the next 2 turns, and then I can Obliterating Fire to wipe stuff out. I think trying to get to Reincarnating Phoenix might be a good idea though, so maybe I buy a Madam Hydra for 3, or... I wanted this on this side, but maybe I don't care. What if I don't care? I'll just buy a Madam Hydra. Master Strike! Stack the strike next to Nick Fury, then demolish each player for each strike stacked here. What's demolish again? Demolishes the top card of the hero deck. Deal top card of the hero deck, each player reveals and discards a card that costs impossible. Okay. So each player needs to discard a 6. Believe it or not, no one has any 6s. Okay, option 1, fight the cop, gain a new recruit, and buy another new recruit in anticipation for being able to buy import illegal weapons relatively soon. Option 2, heal the Bindings, or betrayal the Bindings, I guess. I think fighting the cop is a good idea. I have 6 recruit next turn. No, I don't. I have 5 recruit. I'm gonna fight the cop. Fight, gain a new recruit. And I'm going to buy a new recruit. How does this work with the special rule? Like, shield officers don't exist, so... Yeah, shield officers don't exist, so I guess if I fight this, I just don't fight it, or I don't do the fight effect. Makes sense to me. I can fight this turn, but I was thinking of dodging this card and then KOing it with Soul Sacrifice to buy Reincarnating Phoenix. I think I'm going to do that. I dodge this. 1 recruit, I KO this to gain 3 recruits. Now I can fight it. I'm gonna buy this for 6 and fight this for 2 with the shield clearance. And since there's no shield officers in the setup, I assume that this fight effect just doesn't do anything. Elusive 5 means I need to make, or Elusive 4 means I need to make 4 recruit? Yeah, okay. Titanic Bludgeon, currently not very useful. Also, my big recruit card is in my last 4 cards, which means I'm not going to get this in the same shuffle as the new recruits that I just bought, which is unfortunate. I think I want Illusionary Bindings. It'll go along with Enchant the Senses. I could throw this for 0. Is my Enchant the Senses in my deck that I have, or did I? It is in there. So I could throw this for 0, and then play it next turn and get Enchant the Senses alongside it. Or Enchant the Senses super. Okay, what is in this deck currently? I have an Enchant the Senses, I have the Phoenix recruit card, and then it's 2 operatives. Okay, so next turn I have 5 recruit, so I can buy this. And then I'll have 2 attack, plus a mystery extra card. Yeah, that 2 attack isn't going to do anything, so throwing this doesn't seem like it's worth it. I think I just want this just for a 2 recruit card. This side doesn't have a ton of recruit after I KO the Phoenix recruit card, so I'll take that as just like a 2 recruit card that can trigger Enchant the Senses. Master Strike, so demolish each player twice, so each player needs to discard a 4 and a 5. Losing that uncommon sucks, but no one has any 4s or 5s. Yeah, losing this Kingpin uncommon sucks, but I don't really have new recruit stuff yet anyway, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. I feel like betrayaling away this Bindings. The alternative is just buy one of these as like a 2 recruit card, which isn't the end of the world. But I think this will be better. It'll let me start to thin my deck a little bit more so I can KO a lot more stuff with Soul Sacrifice. So yeah, I'm just gonna Betrayal away this Bindings and end my turn. The cops have arrived. Okay, I'm gonna buy this. I'm going to KO one of my operatives. So 3 recruit KO this card, and then I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile. Just buy this for 5. There we go. That is the card that I want over here. Okay, Scheme Twists. Each adversary in the city captures a new recruit. If there are no more new recruits, I'm Madam Hydra. Okay, I would very much like Obliterating Fire. Soon. So, 1 recruit. KO this. And this side did buy the Phoenix rare, or uncommon. So there's a non-zero chance that I draw it next turn alongside this Obliterating Fire, which would be very nice. That is very good. Can I get 4 attack this turn? I can. So I can fight this turn, which is good. Unattack, draw a card. I no longer need to throw this. So I won't, and I will save it for later. Fight this for 4. So I get the new recruits, right? When you fight an adversary, gain those allies, and then fight, gain a new recruit. And I think I buy Enchant the Senses. Why didn't I buy Towering Leader, you might ask? Because I forgot that that was there. Question answered. Master Strike! Demolish each player 3 times. Don't be 4. 3, 4, and 3. Well. That's fine. I didn't draw it with the Phoenix card anyway, so... I cannot fight anything. I could buy a Recruitment Day, just as a 2 recruit card. I don't have a ton of recruiting over here other than my 1 Soul Sacrifice, so I think I'll take one of these. A Scheme Twist. Each adversary captures another recruit. I'm going to put these face down because otherwise they'll stack with the mans that are under them. This isn't going very well. 1 attack, draw a card. Could throw this for 1 extra attack that doesn't do anything. I'm just going to take Towering Leader. Which one of these is better? Probably Towering Leader. Okay, and then I'm going to buy a new recruit. Okay, that's a good hand. Don't be a Master Strike, thank you. Ambush, a shield officer enters the city. Shield officers don't exist. Alright, 4 piercing energy, KO this card. Then draw 2, and I may put a hero that was KO'd this turn into my discard pile. I will do that. I might need to go through some... Hold up. Before I play these, I might need to go through some shield clearance. Let me see what I'm fighting this turn. Okay, I need to make 4 recruit to fight this, but it's 2, and this is also 2. So I can fight both of these. I could also fight this. I should just fight these 2. Fight as many enemies as I can. So I need to play 4 recruit to get enough elusive. And then I discard 1 to fight this for 1. I guess I fight it for 1 attack, it doesn't really matter. Then I fight this for 3 piercing energy, or 2 piercing energy. And I buy Soul Sacrifice. Elusive 7, that seems unlikely to work. 1 attack, draw a card. 2 attack whenever I defeat a villain. Hold up. This one triggered. Whenever I defeat an adversary this turn, I gain a new recruit. Okay, hold on. Before I play these, am I doing any shield clearance this turn? I can't get through this elusive. Cap is at 8, so I can fight Cap if I do this, but I might just fight Sharon. Oh no, Sharon's at 8 too. I forgot that. Yeah, so Cap's at 10 actually. You're at 6, but your fight effect sucks, so I don't want to fight you. I think I'm throwing Titanic Bludgeon this turn. And fighting Sharon. So I play these. I throw this for 1 attack. I fight this for 8 with shield clearance, which gives me 2 new recruits. And whenever I defeat an adversary this turn, I gain a new recruit. And I have 1 recruit, which I can't do anything with. Master Strike. Demolish each player 4 times. 3, 3, 3, and 2. So each player needs to discard a 2. Actually, discard this one. And 3 3s. I'm going to buy a new recruit. Put this here. Fight this for 3. Fight, gain a new recruit. And then I buy a new recruit. Okay, this side has several new recruits now, which is good. Alright, 4 recruits. I want Pull the Strings on the right, and I want Towering Leader on the right. So I think I'm just going to buy a Madam Hydra this turn and KO an agent with Soul Sacrifice. Maybe if I'm just going to buy a Madam Hydra, maybe I should buy Recruitment Day instead to make the hero deck move along a little bit more. I think I like that idea better. I'm going to recruit KO this, and then I buy a Recruitment Day. All Humans Are Expendable is a very good card. Okay, Scheme Twist. Each adversary in the city captures a new recruiter if there are no more new recruits of Madam Hydra. Okay. 1 attack, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. Gain 2. Well, actually, that doesn't do anything. Well, yes, it does, because these immediately return to the stack, so I gain these 2. Then 1 attack, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. 3 attack, plus 4 attack, because I played 4 new recruits this turn. I can throw this to get 4 more attack. That's probably a good idea. Okay. I can probably fight Nick and something else this turn. Cap is at +3/+3, so he's at 10. You're at 7. I have Obliterating Fire next turn. I think I can afford to fight Nick. I mean, I could fight Nick and this. Okay, let's fight Nick and see what happens. Fight him for 9. Fight. Each other player reveals the hand and discards 2 Hydra allies. Okay. And then I can fight this for 7. I mean, I can just fight it next turn with Obliterating Fire, right? But why not fight it this turn? There's no reason not to fight it this turn. And I want to gain these new recruits, so I'm going to fight this for 7. Fight. Each player with no shield officers in their discard pile gains a wound. I need to get rid of him eventually, because otherwise very bad things will happen to me. And I will buy Pull the Strings for 3. Another Wasp. 1 attack, draw a card. Obliterating Fire for 4. Then I draw 2, and we put a card that was KO this turn into my hero that was KO this turn into my discard pile. 1 attack, draw a card. If I want to fight the Wasps, I need to KO something. Probably Recruitment Day. Do I care about fighting the Wasps, though, is the question. A little bit? Like, this one has... This is a Madam Hydra, right? Yeah. And a Madam Hydra isn't bad for me. The alternative is I like KO an agent, which would make my deck better than KOing this. But if I KO this, I can buy both of these. I think that pushes it over the edge. KO this, 3 recruit. I have 8 recruit, which means I can fight both of these. I'm going to fight this one for 1 or for 4 piercing energy. And I may KO a wound from my hand or from any player's discard pile. I'm going to KO. Maybe I should KO on this side just because this side has more KO. Yeah, I'll KO this Spreading Nanovirus. Then I'm going to fight this for 1, buy this for 5, and buy this for 3. Alright, things are starting to look pretty in control. Never mind. The Hulk is here! Ambush. Demolish each player twice. So each player needs to discard a 3 and a 3. Keep drawing these together, which is very good. Alright. It's new recruited up. 1 attack, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. Alright, that's not very exciting. Just going to buy this for 3. Master Strike. Demolish each player 5 times. That's a lot of Master Strikes. So each player needs to discard a 4, a 4, a 6, a 5, and a 4. 3 4s, a 6, and a 5. No. My combo. 1 attack, draw a card. This is not a very good turn. There's a reasonable reason for me to not buy a new recruit over here so that there's more to buy over there. But I think 1 new recruit isn't the end of the world. 1 new recruit is a treat. Ant-Man. Alright, 2 attack whenever I defeat an adversary this turn I gain a new recruit. I don't believe I will be doing that. I believe I will betray all this bindings this turn. Ambush. A shield officer enters the city. Shield officers don't exist. 3 attack. Look at the top 2 cards of another player's deck. Without revealing those cards, call 1 good and 1 bad. That player puts 1 into their discard pile and the other into your discard pile. Okay. I'll put this one into this discard pile and this one into this discard pile. This card's not very impressive, or like the joke about, or the flavor of it is not very exciting in a 2-handed solo. I think I'm dodging the Madam Hydra. I don't know what I'm going to be recruiting with it. Like, Break Your Hopes would be nice, but I don't have enough, so I'm just going to dodge this card. I have made enough. Hold up. If I don't play this, I can fight both of these. So I'm going to fight this for 3. And then for shield clearance, discard this and fight this for 1. And then 4 recruit. Either Recruitment Day to move the HQ along, or Madam Hydra as like a slightly better card for the endgame. I think I'll take Recruitment Day. Okay. Whenever a card effect causes me to gain a new recruit this turn, put that new recruit into your hand, gain a new recruit. Then I gain 2 new recruits. 1 attack, draw a card. 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 Okay. Play this first. Play this second. Whenever I defeat an adversary this turn, I gain a new recruit. I'm going to throw this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack. Wait, I should have fought this first. Too late. Fight this for 3. Fight, gain a new recruit. And I gain a new recruit from Enchant the Senses. 1 attack, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. Gain 3 new recruits. 1, 2, 3. Because these are put away immediately, the automation waits until the end of the turn. 1 attack, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. I should have a whole lot more attack this turn. 2 attack, whenever I defeat an adversary this turn I gain a new recruit. I'm going to fight this for 8. Fight, demolish each player twice, so each player needs to discard a 4 and a 4. Well, that sucks. And I gain 2 new recruits. 1 attack, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. I should have so much more attack this turn if I just waited to throw that. Whoops. Hold up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Let me clean this up a little bit before I put these over here. There we go. I'm going to fight Nick Fury for 9. Defeat an adversary whose attack is less than the number of Hydra allies in the KO pile. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is not less than 4. I'm going to fight Nick for 9. KO any number of your Hydra allies. For each ally you KO'd this way, you may gain a Madam Hydra. Oh my lord. This just KO'd 10 starter cards. Do I want 10 Madam Hydras? Yes? Because of the... yeah? I think I do want 10 Madam Hydras, please. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That seems pretty good. I'll also buy a Break Your Hopes. And a new recruit. What a turn. Okay, scheme twist number 4. Cap gets another new recruit. I'm just gonna have those forever. It'll be fine. Guess I buy this for 2. Okay, twist number 5. He gets another one, but I'm probably going to win this turn. I need a cards drawn counter because that's going to matter. Let's see. What color should cards drawn be? Let's make it like, I don't know. Whatever this color is. Swamp. Yeah, this is going to matter. Because this is going to happen. So whenever a card effect causes me to gain a new recruit this turn, put that new recruit into your hand. 1 attack, draw a card. I drew a card. I'm going to dodge this Madam Hydra. I drew a card. Dodge this Madam Hydra. I drew a card. I'm pretty sure I'm about to go infinite. Dodge this Madam Hydra, draw a card. Dodge the Madam Hydra, draw a card. Dodge the Madam Hydra, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. I drew a card. Dodge this, draw a card. I drew a card. Dodge this, draw a card. I drew a card. I gain 2 new recruits. Put them to my hand. 1 attack, draw a card. I drew a card. 1 attack, draw a card. I drew a card. I gain 2 new recruits and put them into my hands. 1 attack, draw a card. I drew a card. 1 attack, draw a card. I drew a card, and I have gone infinite. I think. Everything in here is in Madam Hydra, right? Yeah, okay. So I have an infinite. I can just keep dodging Madam Hydras forever, draw infinite cards, then throw this and have as much attack as I want. So I now have that much attack, because I did that many times. I'm going to attack Captain America for 12. Which gives me all of these. Fights. Each player reveals 3 colors of allies or gains of bindings. This side has 3 colors. This side does not have 3 colors. Then I'm going to fight Nick Fury for 9. Fight. Each other player reveals a tech ally or chooses an Avengers adversary from their victory pile and it enters the bridge. Do you have any Avengers? You do. I don't have enough recruit. Well, now I can play this. By discarding this, then I play this. By discarding this, I fight this for 3. And fight Nick for 9 and win. GG! I wasn't even trying to make an infinite deck, but sometimes life gives you KO 10 of your starter cards and gain 10 Madam Hydras off of a frickin' commander tactic. Is this the most KO this tactic has ever had? Probably not. Someone's gotten 12. Someone's gotten 12 and then also some random Hydra cards they don't want anymore. Let's count some victory points. Left side got 17. And the right side got 56. And if you add those together, you get 73. Yeah. What went wrong? Nothing went wrong. The only problem was I didn't... The game needed to last like 10 more turns. This combo happened quite a bit, which was cool. I kept discarding my soul sacrifices. That was probably the biggest problem. Like, I had 3 cards in here that KO'd stuff. I had 2 soul sacrifices and an all humans are expendable. This just needed to go on like 10 more turns, and I think this side would have been super thin, super powerful. It would have been able to afford a rare. It would have been really good. All right. And this side was a new recruit deck until the end of the game, at which point it was a Titanic Bludgeon Infinite deck. Infinites are fun. I like infinites. All right. That's going to do it for today. Next time we are going to do battle number 2. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then.